Hi again, my name is Rebel and I am the Rebel Reseller, and today I'm going to be doing a haul video on some of the things that we picked up last weekend at yard sales and estate sales. I didn't get as much plush as I normally do, but we picked up some really amazing non-plush stuff because my husband was with me and he tends to find some of the neat stuff. This was a good weekend. I'm going to go ahead. If you're new to my channel, I have been selling on eBay for 22 years. Most of that time has been full-time. Last year we decided to really make this, we quit selling on Amazon and made eBay our focus, and my husband has really stepped up in the last year and learned a lot of stuff and helps me with a lot of the stuff so that we can grow this business even bigger. But probably 80% of my toys, of my store items, which I have about almost 8,000 items, is still toys, and mostly a lot of it is stuffed animals. I want to say maybe over 5,000 is just stuffed animals. So I don't expect everybody to want to go that crazy selling toys, but there's a lot of profit to be made, and a lot of people just walk by this stuff. And that's why I chose to start doing these type videos. So.
And they're also commonly sold at yard sales.
For very cheap.
Cheap.
Very cheap. Most of the things that I pick up are $1 or less. I do pay more if I know I'm going to sell it for more. And then I do a whole lot of consignment sales. In fact, I'm going to one tonight, a charity one, so that I can get in and scope out the stuff before the regular public hits it tomorrow. But I will start with toys today. Not everything is clean. I always say a lot of times, if it's clean and cheap, then I'll pick it up. But obviously, these are very dirty. I usually can tell by just looking at them if they're going to be easily cleanable. And these will just go right into the washing machine. This is Blue's Clues, and I'm pretty sure this is magenta. And I just realized this week, because I saw something come over my Facebook feed, that it is the 25th anniversary for Blue's Clues. So hopefully once I get these cleaned, I'm going to list these probably $15, but I'm hoping more like $25 for the two of them together. This is Elmo, of course. I paid $2 for him. I think he's the one that hugs or something, but he is animated. I normally will only buy these type if they're relatively clean, because obviously you can't just throw these in the washing machine. He is from 2014. I haven't comped him yet, so as usual we'll have comps somewhere over here for him, but I'm still hoping for $15 to $20 on him. This brand is Lambs and Ivy. I think they do a whole lot of like nursery type themes for babies. This elephant sells for like $12 to $15, but they're just very cute, very soft, and I like this brand. This is Kelly Toy. It's an orange chevron monkey. I think he's probably in the $12 to $15 range also. And most of these, like I said, I spent probably 50 cents or $1 on. This is Kelly Toy also, little pink pig. He's probably still only going to be in the $8 range. I do a whole lot of listings that are $7.95 or $9.95 for these small things. I am starting to try to boost my average sales price some. So if I can put them in lots and list them higher, then that's what I've been doing.
But these $7.95, $9.95s, you sell quite a few of those.
Lot.
You sell a lot more of those than you do the $49.95 ones.
Exactly.
It's the, what do you call them? The bread and butter that
my bread and butter
fills in. The big ones are nice, but these just pay the bills.
Yep. This is just a no-name brand, but it was cute and I liked it, so I picked it up. It'll probably still be in my $7.95, $9.95 range. This is Little Live. I don't normally pick these up, but I just thought this one was cute, and it has its little pacifier. Of course, I haven't tested it yet, but I'm more than likely, I'm thinking this is probably like the $10 range. And then this is Walmart 2018, a little tabby cat I just thought it was cute because it has this little collar with the fish on it. Again, I'm hoping $8 to $10 for it. This is Harvest Moon by Try Russ. I'm not sure if that is Russ, but this definitely looks like a Russ bear to me. It's very cute. It's got a glittery texture to it. But again, it's probably going to be in the $10 range. I picked up a couple of Christmas plush. I buy Christmas all year long. I list Christmas and I sell Christmas all year long. But right now, I just thought this was cute. It is Hug Fun International. Just a little gingerbread bear. Probably going to be in the $10 to $12 range. And then this one was JCPenney's. Flat plush Christmas, obviously. I'm thinking $15 to $20, but maybe more. I sometimes get surprised. Last two, Peppa Pig. I think this is the brother. If he's not worth a lot by himself, then I will try to get others to go with him and make some type of lot. And then I paid $1 for this. This is Fisher-Price Little Mommy. I've not had this before, so I don't know what the comps are going to look like. But it was relatively clean. I'm hoping it works, and I'm hoping still like in the $15 range. All right, some more toys that I picked up that aren't plush. I don't remember how much I paid for this, but it was $5 or less. But it is all of the Fisher-Price Little People dinosaur sets. And there were quite a few of these. They've got quite a bit of marks, but I think most of these are going to come off with the 91% alcohol. I try not to use magic erasers on these because it seems to it changes the color for that. But I'm hoping most of these, it'll take is a little bit of alcohol. But it has all of the little eggs that the babies were in. And it does have some of the cavemen people. Quite a few. I've got at least 3. I've got all the babies. I got the little food. I'm hoping to put this set together and it'll be in the $40 to $50 range. This is Disney Cars Play-Doh set. I couldn't find any comps on it exactly. It does have some damage to the box. I think I paid $2 for it at a yard sale. The only thing I did notice that some people were selling the little vehicles. Not quite sure how it works. But the little vehicles by themselves were like $10 or $12. So it's got several vehicles in here. If I choose to separate it, then that's the route I'll go. But if it's complete, I may go ahead and list this hopefully in like $25 or more. We went to an estate sale. I think this was 2 weekends ago, and then I forgot to tell you about this stuff. It's been sitting right here, but so I'm going to show you a few things I picked up there. This I paid $2 for, and I basically bought it just to show you guys because it's got some condition problems. But these are made by Tommy, and they're called waterfalls. And you can fill these up with water, and then press this little button, and it makes the stuff float through the water, and you can do the little games on here. Some of these, if they're in excellent condition, and especially even with their boxes, they sell for $50 or more. This one, this little top thing is broken, so it's still usable, but if it tipped over, it would spill the water out. I probably still plan on listing this, maybe $15 or so. But I did buy it specifically to show you guys that this is definitely something you want to watch for. And they're from, I want to say, like that. Well, I think this one's 83, if my reading Roman numerals is right. So yeah, they're from like the 80s. So just, here's some of the other ones. We saw a tic-tac-toe that had sold for $50 on eBay comps. So they just came in all different types and sizes, and there were these round ones. I find them once in a while, but not very often. We did pick up a couple of puzzles at that same estate sale. This one's not complete. I think I paid $1 for it. We'll put it together. It shouldn't take very long. And if it's complete, it's still probably only about $10. But I like to pick up vintage. And then this puzzle is still sealed. When I scanned it, I think somebody was selling one for like $22 free shipping. So more than likely, I'll list it for like $15 plus shipping. Which reminds me, just for those that are new to my channel, I do not offer free shipping on anything. So when I say that, that's what I'm going to list something for. That does not include the shipping. I either do flat rate for under £1 or over £1 I do calculated.
Except for clothes.
Except for clothes. Okay, I take that back.
I don't want you to be lying. I don't want you to be lying to the viewers.
I know. Backsies, we have just started selling clothes, so we're still kind of playing with that some.
Okay, you do $7.99.
Right now, if it's over £1, we're doing $7.99. If it goes up, most everything, like a lot of the jeans and everything, everything's £2. So I'm charging $7.99 flat rate, and then I'm putting them in a padded flat rate envelope, except for those items that are too big, and then they are going to be calculated. This is just a series of books I picked up at a yard sale. They are by Scholastics, and they are first readers, and this is mostly, I think most of them are science. I only paid $2 for the lot. I couldn't find anything very similar to these, but I'm hoping to list these for probably $25 or so. They are in excellent condition. This was another toy we picked up at a yard sale. I think she charged us either $3 or $4 for it. It says here on the box, all pieces included, but of course we'll need to go in and confirm that. We did look up comps, and it looked like it was selling for $30 or $40 if it's complete. So Connects are one of those things. I like the profit you can get on them, but they are such a pain because you do have to check them carefully. Hopefully inside this box will be a sheet that tells us exactly what pieces and the count. We did pick this up at an estate sale. I paid $3 for it. This is a Simon game. I don't find them in the box very often, but I do pick these up when I see them. It's in excellent condition, and a lot of times you need to make sure you check the back, and if you see crusty stuff going around the edges, then you know the batteries have corroded, but this one was, it's mint. So hopefully when I check it, everything will be good. I have the instruction booklet for it. So I'm hoping, I did check this and now I've forgotten. I want to say $25 plus for it. This was another game we picked up at its estate sale. Again, I think, I don't see the price tag. I think we paid $2 or $3 for it. But it's called Glunka Glunk. And Robert looked this up on eBay, and it was selling for
$30 to $40.
$30 to $40. So we'll obviously have to open it up, and it's been taped all up, so you just disclose all of that. I always take pictures of corners that are damaged like this. But the good thing about this is I think it's going to fit. In fact, you know what? Let me go grab them. This isn't going to work for this because it's just a tad too long, so I'll have to try to find a box that we can cut down to fix it. But I thought this would be a good teachable moment on how I do ship games. I don't ever use those flat rate game boxes because it's like $15, if not more now. And usually shipping games doesn't need to cost that much. But what I do is I call these by their numbers. This is a number 20 box. It's just these flat rectangle boxes. And then this is a number 19 box. It's just a little bit shorter than this one. And what I do is I take this big box, I seal it up, put the game in here, and then I take this box, seal one end, and then I stick it over the top of the box, and they're just enough so that you can put the box like this can adjust it to the length of your board game. So, and this is regular priority mail. And I've never seen this go into dimensional weight because, you know, I don't think it's going to exceed the 36 inches or whatever it is, unless you've got some monstrosity thing. But I use these 2 boxes, and they're much easier than trying to do like 2 of these, because then the seams start ripping. All right, your teachable moment for the day. Can you tell I used to be a teacher? But if this had been a little bit shorter, that's how I would handle this. Now we'll have to find a box that fits it. And I did pick up these 2 books at that estate sale. I think she charged me $1 or $2 for this one, but I just thought it was cute, and I love all things vintage. But it has all of these little miniature books inside of it, and it is missing the crayons. I haven't done comps on this, but I'm still hoping for like $15 to $20 for it. And this may be one of those that I have to ship that way. It just depends. No, because, yeah. Okay, I'm having my moment. Do I want to ship it medium L or what? And then I picked up this Christmas pop-up book. I've done really well with them. I found a bunch at the Goodwill bins, I think last year, and I sold them all right at Christmas time. But I kind of looked this one over, and it was in very good condition. I haven't checked the comps on it yet, but I'm still hoping. I paid $2. I'm hoping for, 15 to 20, just because it's getting that time of the year. And I did pick this up at a yard sale. I paid $4, I believe, for it, but it is a Fisher-Price Shake and Go Speedway. I have to check it to make sure it's complete, but they come with these little cars that you shake. And this will build supposedly this big old track, and you can make it in all different shapes and sizes. And you can shake the cars, and they make noises, and then they go. So I couldn't find anything quite like this, but it was just a cursory check. I'm hoping still to get $25 or more for it if it's complete. All right, and then we've lucked out on a whole bunch of pots and pans. It's almost, if you go into a yard sale and you go to pick up pots and pans and they're heavy, you really need to check them, because almost always the heavier ones are stainless steel, and they can get quite a bit of money. I did buy this. I've already taken them out. I want to say she charged me $10 for this, but it's Tramontino. I couldn't find anything like this, but I've got the dishes right here, and they've not been used. You can just tell. So I'm hoping to get, I may split these up. But here you'll see they're stainless steel Tramontino. You can just look at them. They're brand new looking. And they have a 1 quart, a 2 quart. These aren't as heavy as some of the better stainless steel. What? Oh, Tramontina. Sorry. Mister, I'm ignoring you over here while I'm looking up pavers to make out on our deck. Of course, picks up on things that I'm mispronouncing.
Exactly. I catch the bad stuff. That's what I'm here for anyway, right?
Okay. And these had all of their little lids. 1 lid, 2 lids, 3 lids. It also had a 4 quart saucepan and an 8.5 inch saucepan skillet. So I don't know. For all I know, these might only be worth, $30-$40, but I just couldn't pass it up. We bought a bunch from her. This was the other thing. This is New Wave. It went with a convection little plate, convection oven plate. It's in a couple of pieces. It has like the little skewers, the little steamer. And then these two pieces. It says New Wave Precision on the bottom. Very heavy. I couldn't find comps specifically on this, but I'm thinking I paid $5 for this whole thing, and I'm thinking about $30 to $40 for this. Same yard sale. I picked up these. These are Revere Pro Line. This is the 6-quart Dutch oven with its lid. Again, hardly used at all. And the comps on eBay was about $60, and we paid $5 for each, right?
I think so.
I think we paid $5, and I got 2 different sizes. Here's the 10-quart. Again, just normal wear, not mint, but just normal kitchenware. And I think this one was selling for about $80. We picked this up also. I believe it was $5, right? $3. It said on the top, red copper 5-minute chef. And again, just...
I don't think it's ever been used.
It doesn't look used. It has this thing. I'm not quite sure what it's about. But you looked up comps and it was... $25, I believe. Like so, we did really well there. Was this at the same one?
Yep. I think so.
Oh, holy heck. Okay. This is heavy. This has glass. It's glass. This is a KitchenAid blender. I'm going to put it down now. It sells, we paid how much? $6 for it. Oh yeah. It sells.
No, this was someplace else.
Oh. Okay.
This was at the yard sale with the really funny ladies. They were really chatty.
We have fun at some of the yard sales we stop at. But it sells for about $50 if we sold it like this. But Robert looked it up, and you can sell just the glass dome for about $20.
$20, I think.
$20, and then the little blade thing inside was like $15, and then the motor part was about $40. So.
And then the lid is about $12 or $15.
Yes, and then the lid. So that's more than likely what we're going to do with this, because that way it pretty much stays the size of a large priority box or smaller, and you make more money. So that's what we're going to do for our $6. I also picked up a 4-piece place setting. I paid $10 for the whole set, but this is Pfaltzgraff Winterberry, and I actually have a lot of the dishes from that series. And it's funny, we just shipped a platter and a bowl today. So people are going to start looking for replacements. Now, more than likely, I'm going to sell these. The 4 teaspoons is one set, 4 tablespoons, 4 salad forks, 4 dinner forks. And that way people can replace things that are missing in their own sets. But even if I list each one for $9.95, you know, I've made way back my money. We picked up a couple of pairs of shoes. I did pick up these Crocs. I paid $10 for them, but they're for me. They were my size, and they're cute. I'll probably put them up because it's starting to get cool here. I'm wearing more tennis shoes when I go out than I am sandals these days. But I'm ready for next season. And then Robert picked these up at a yard sale. They are Champion. He paid $3 for them, and he said when he looked at the comps, they were probably about $25. And I've been selling shoes on a pretty regular basis, and I don't really have that many listed, so it's a good thing. Not the grandest thing I bought, but I just love this. I paid $5 for it. It is homemade. You know, somebody went to a kiln or one of those pottery places, and I thought the quality was really cute. The nice colors. There's just like one little spot right here. Very large. More than likely, I'm going to list this for probably $35 or more. And it may sit around till Easter time. But I just thought it was cute. And my mom used to love this kind of stuff. So, and when we lived overseas in Europe, she used to do this type of stuff on base where we lived. So it just was just memory. All right. So that's it for this week. I am going to try to get another haul done in the next couple of days on some more of the high bid online auction stuff. It's selling very quickly for me, and the profit is piling up, and it's just been an amazing adventure. All right, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this.